अंतर मन में ज्योति जगा लो, होगा दूर अंधेरा। शिव का कर लो ध्यान, आ रहा पावन पुण्य सवेरा। से आए अपने आप को जानो, राजयोग के द्वारा अपना परम पिता पहचानो। इसी राजपथ पर चलकर पालो अपना बसेरा। तुम हो आत्मा तन से न्यारे, परमात्मा को प्यारे। दिव्य गुणों को धारण करके योगी बनो दुलारे। ज्योति बिंदु ही तोड़ेगा ये माया मोह का घेरा। अंतर मन में ज्योति जगा लो, होगा दूर अंधेरा। ओम शांति, ओम शांति, ओम शांति।
स्नेह सागर तेरे स्नेह में हम नैनों को अपने भिगोए हुए, सांसों की तारों में ओ बाबा तेरी यादों के मोती पिरोए हुए। ओ स्नेह सागर के इस समंदर में हम तो जैसे कि मन को डुबोए हुए हैं, ओ स्नेह सागर। उठाकर धरा से जो धूल कण को मस्तक से अपने ऐसे लगाया, चमकने लगे हम सितारे से बनकर, अपने गुणों से इतना सजाया, अपने गुणों से इतना सजाया। बलिहार होके तेरे हार में हम हीरों के जैसे संजोए हुए हैं, ओ स्नेह सागर। ओ जादूगर ऐसा जादू जगाया, ज्योति सा सारा जहां जगमगाया। किया प्यार का है चमत्कार ऐसा, बेनूर को कोहिनूर बनाया, बेनूर को कोहिनूर बनाया। ऐ शाह खूबा तेरी खूबियों के ख्यालों में हम खोए खोए हुए हैं, ओ स्नेह सागर। तेरे स्नेह में हम नैनों को अपने भिगोए हुए हैं, सांसों की तारों में यूं बाबा तेरी यादों के मोती पिरोए हुए हैं, ओ स्नेह सागर।
ओम शांति।
आज बाबा की 23 अप्रैल 2023 की वाणी है।
Today's Murli is 23rd April 2023 and the revised date is 14th April 1994. This Murli was run by Baba when he in Om Shanti Bhavan. Baba said, you children are not sitting in Om Shanti Bhavan, but you are seated on the Baba's heart throne.
आज स्नेह का सागर बाबा,
Today the ocean of love Baba.
वो बात बाबा से
So Baba has made it very clear what is the return that we have to give it to the Baba. So if we say that we have love for Baba, so what is that we need to do?
इस बात
Baba says
करना है
transforming oneself is the return that we give to Baba.
करा रही है। 3 शब्द जिसका बाबा में अर्थ बता रही हैं।
Baba explains the meaning of 3
पास होना
words.
और पास
The term is pass. It means to remain close to the Father. And Baba says to pass, matlab to be victorious in all situations and to pass through all external situations very easily.
और हम क्या क्या लैंग्वेज यूज करते हैं वो भी बाबा आज बता रहे हैं।
Baba has also said about the terms and the terminologies what we use. Baba always listens to whatever we tell. So today, this Vani has to be heard with too much attention. And Baba, that was the last turn of Baba's Milan in 1994. Baba says, since that was the last turn of Baba's Milan, Baba said that is not the end, but that is the beginning of the efforts, whatever we need to do. So let's listen to the Murli. The essence of the Murli is the return of love is to turn, that is to transform oneself. Today, Bab Dada, the image of love and power, is seeing his loving children everywhere. The gathering in the subtle form is even greater than this gathering in the corporeal form. The children who are in front of the Baba at that time, they are in the corporeal form, but those children who stay at centers, at home, and they listen to Baba, Baba says that is the gathering in the subtle form. Bab Dada has merged all the children, whether in their corporeal forms or their subtle form, in his arms of love. So just imagine the arms of Baba's love. They are so large, whether people in corporeal form or subtle form, everybody is merged in that love. All the children everywhere merge into the arms of love in the same way as rivers merge into an ocean. The arms of love, the ocean of love are unlimited. The arms of love and Baba is unlimited. Even if all the children are number wise, they are all tied in love. Bab Dada's love is merged in all the children. Baba's love is merged in all the children. Everyone is flying ahead with the power of that love. This flight of love is making all the children come close to the Father in their minds, with their bodies, and also in their hearts. The plane of love brings you close to the Father with the speed of a second. In Gyan, Yoga, and Dharana, you are number wise according to your capacity. Baba says, in Gyan, Yoga, and Dharana, we are number wise according to our capacity or potential. But in love, what do you say? But in love, all of you experience yourselves to be number one. Love is the main basis on which Brahman life is given as a gift to all you children. This is the sentence to be underlined. So Baba says the love is the main basis on which Brahman life is given as a gift to us. If Baba were to ask all of you children, if you are constant yogis, so what is our answer? If you are constantly the embodiments of knowledge, not knowledgeable souls, but embodiments of knowledge, then you would think about it. You would say, yes, but what would you say when asked if you are constantly embodiments of dharana? What do you say? I have that aim. However, but if Baba asks you if you are constantly loving souls, you would say, Hanji, yes, indeed. All of you have passed in the subject of love. Some of you have passed with honors, and some of you have just passed. You have passed, haven't you? Have the double foreigners passed? Have the residents of Bharat passed? Baba says everybody has passed in the subject of love. If you didn't pass, you wouldn't come close. That is, pass in Hindi means close. So Baba says if we have not passed, then we would not be close to Baba. To come close proves that you have passed. Love means to remain close, and to pass means to be victorious, and to pass through all the external situations very easily. So you have passed in all the three aspects of pass, haven't you? We are very close to Baba, and we have become victorious, and we have passed through all the external situations very easily. So it's easy to pass through everything, is it? Or is it something easy and sometimes difficult? There is nothing but the experience of bliss in remaining close. There is an experience of bliss in remaining very close to Baba. But in passing through something, are you number wise? Or are you all number one? Look, you are not saying that you are number one. When it comes to face the situations very easily, we will not give ourselves number one. So Baba says everybody was silent when Baba asked this question. So Baba says if you are silent, that means there is something. However, as the time goes by, to pass with the power of love is becoming very easy, and it will become easier. Just as it is easy to remain close, so when it becomes constantly easy to pass through everything, you will then have to pass. This will not arise in your thoughts. You will already have passed. You have the firm faith that you have already passed. You simply have to repeat it. You have such unshakable faith, don't you? So while sitting away, Baba says in last cycle also we have passed. So do we have this unshakable faith? So while sitting far away, all of you are close, aren't you? You are on the heart throne. Some are the lights of the eyes, and some are seated on the heart throne. The closest are the eyes and the heart. Not all of you are sitting in the Om Shanti Bhavan, but you are seated on the Baba's heart throne and merged in Baba's eyes as the jewels of light. Anything that is merged can never be far away. What will you do this year? You say that this is the last meeting of this year, but the end reminds you of the beginning a great deal. and the beginning reminds you of the middle, but the end reminds you of the beginning. So this is not the end, but it's the beginning. It's the beginning of the flying at a fast speed. It's the beginning of what? It's the beginning of flying at a very fast speed. The original form is the form of the soul. And so, what is the speed of the original form? It is such a fast speed. Baba is asking, what is the speed of the original form? It's such a fast speed. It's even faster than the fast speed of various instruments of science today. So Baba says, it's much faster than the speed of various instruments of science. However, the speed of the instruments of science is after all based on science. With science, you are able to reduce the speed and also pick up the speed. But as yet, no one has been able to record the speed of a soul, nor will anyone ever be able to do this. Baba says when it comes to the speed with which the soul just flies, Baba says no one has done nor will be able to do. It is in this case where science considers itself to have failed. Where science has failed, you can do whatever you want with the power of silence. So now let the soul begin flying at a fast speed with the soul power. Whether in transforming yourselves, in transforming the attitude of anyone, Baba says, in which and all things we have to start. Baba says, we need to take that initiative, we need to begin this task with such a speed, that is in transforming the self, in transforming the attitude of anyone, in transforming the atmosphere, or in transforming your relationships or connections. Now bring about such a fast speed. Baba says, what and all are the subjects in which a fast speed of transformation has to take place? So Baba says, in transforming the self, then in transforming the attitude of anyone, then in transforming the atmosphere, and in transformation of the relationships and connections. So Baba says, the sign of a fast speed is that as soon as you think about something, it happens. It is not that you have thought about it and it will happen. No, you think about it and it happens. Thoughts, words and deeds. Baba says, without having a thought created, action doesn't take place. So Baba says, thoughts, words, deeds, all three need to be elevated at the same time. Baba says, if you check which is wasteful, or if you check your wrong thoughts, you will find the speed to be very fast. You will have a thought in one moment and you speak of it instantly and carry out it practically. Baba says, thoughts, words and deeds are so fast that they are simultaneous. The force of their speed is so fast that it finishes the consciousness of the elevated thoughts, actions, code of conduct and the greatness of Brahman life. The force of that which is wasteful finishes the consciousness of truth and accuracy. Baba says, the force of the wasteful thoughts, it is so powerful and it is so fast that it finishes the power of the elevated thoughts and the code of conduct and the greatness of Brahman life. The force of the wasteful thoughts finishes the consciousness of truth and accuracy. Thereafter, some time, when you have regained your consciousness, you think that you shouldn't have done that. It was not correct. After making that, after having the action done, then we will realize that we shouldn't have done. It was not correct then. However, at that time, when there is that force, the recognition of that which is correct changes, and it makes you experience something incorrect to be correct. So, the force of that which is wasteful makes you finish all the greatness of Brahman life. So, this year, all children must especially become innocent of all wastage. Innocent means we don't have any knowledge or awareness of that thing. When you souls were in your golden aged kingdom, you were innocent of all wastage and of Maya. So we were not aware of Maya. So this is why deities are called great souls or saints. In the same way, let those sanskars of yours emerge. Baba says we need to emerge the sanskars of Satyugi's soul so that we become innocent of all this wastage and of Maya. Become an embodiment of total ignorance of any wastage. Let there be total ignorance of any wastage in your time, your breath, your words and actions. Let there be the total ignorance, that is, innocence of any kind of wastage in any of this. When there is total ignorance of all this wastage, you will then automatically and easily experience divinity, and you will give this experience to others. Don't think that you are still making effort now anyway. The being is doing something through this chariot. That is Purusharth. It means effort, that is the Purush, the living being. Rath matlab chariot. So to be the being inspiring the chariot to do something is known as making effort. So Baba says, the being inspiring the chariot, that is the body and the sense organs to do something, that is called making effort. Baba says, let it be not that you are moving along while making the effort, because the effort maker should be constantly flying. This is known as an accurate effort maker. Effort doesn't mean that you continue to do the same mistake again and again and make the word effort your support. So Baba says, become an accurate effort maker. Let your nature be natural and extremely easy. Now put aside making effort. Baba says, let the effort be very easy and the natural. Baba says, put aside making effort. Let go of temporary supports that you have been holding on to. Whilst you are holding on to those supports, you cannot experience the constant support of the Father. Whilst you don't have the support of the Father, you make limited supports your support. Whether it's your sanskars or nature, Baba says, what and all supports we make our sanskars, natures or external situations, whatever supports we have created, Baba says they are all temporary and for show and they deceive us. The support of the Father is the canopy. Temporary things deceive us. This is why you listen to many sweet things of Maya, and you have already heard a great deal, just as those who have been creating the sculptures from the Copper Age onwards are very clever. Baba says what and all stories have been created from the Copper Age. Everybody feels that it has actually really happened during that time. Baba says they have created such sweet stories, so do not make up stories. Each of you is cleverer than the next in making up the stories and excuses. Do not make any excuses. Do not see any excuses. Do not make any excuses. Baba says, do not make any excuse. Do not see any excuse. However, what should you do instead? See the Father, do as the Father, and become the same as the Father. When anything comes in front of you, you begin to make excuses in a second because the speed of the Maya is also very fast. So you make an excuse in such a beautiful way that when Baba hears it, he is amused. Others, however, are impressed by it. This is very good. It's right. What are you saying is right? It's right, and you even feel to be good. However, seeing the fast speed of time, you must fly away from all those supports very quickly. All of those various types of things continue to create a roll of waste in your register. They continue to be rolled, roll after roll. Therefore, become innocent of them. Through this stage of innocence, a ready-made stage of service will come in front of you. Baba says, if we are innocent of wastage and Maya, Baba says, ready-made service will come in front of you. So this year, the sign of instant fruit of accurate effort is that ready-made service will come to you. Finish the opposition of wastage and offers of service will then appear in front of you. All of you have been instruments for service for many years. Now, become instruments to do the service of making others as instruments. Let them be mics and you be the might. You have been mics for a long time. Now, let others be the mics and you be the might. Baba says, let the other person speak or present the things. You just be an instrument of giving the might to them. Let the mics become instruments through your might. This is known as a sign of flying at a very fast speed. So do you understand what you have to do? You are flying fast, aren't you? Or is it sometimes fast, sometimes slow? You will constantly continue to fly at a fast speed. Don't become afraid of seeing the clouds. All of those excuses are the clouds. Cross over them in a second. Know the way and gain success by using the right method in a second. On one side, there is the force of the occult powers. On the other side, there is the force of success by using the right method. Occult powers are only temporary, whereas the success by using the right method is for all the time. Bab Dada now wishes to have such a group of those who are constantly Arjun, those who take responsibility of their minds, thoughts, and words and their connections. What kind of group Baba wishes to see in their thoughts, words, and connections, words, thoughts, and minds, who are constantly Arjun. Whatever I do, not the body conscious I, but whatever I am an elevated soul do, others who see me will do the same. Whoever takes this initiative is Arjuna. It's been remembered. The first number is Arjuna, the Alaukik being. Baba says Alaukik being for Arjun. Bab Dada now wishes to see such a group. Do not look at the things that come up. Do not look at others. Do not listen to the wasteful things that others relate. Simply be Alaukik beings, those who have the unique sparkle of divinity in their thoughts, words, and deeds. This is known as being Arjuna, that is Alaukik being. Will such a group be prepared this year or next year? Acha, all those who wish to come in this group, raise your hands. In which group? Those who want to constantly be Arjunas. Baba says that I have to do. I want to become that Arjun. So Baba says Baba should not receive the news that I wanted to do but it didn't happen, or what can I do? It happens, the circumstances are such. Baba just explains a few excuses whatever we say. Baba says we always complain that we don't get any help, we are not receiving blessings, we don't have any support. Those who want some time, raise your hands. Baba says, do you want 1 or 2 months or do you want 1 year? Ask all the groups, those who have come, and then give Baba the result. The teachers are first because there is definitely an impact of the subtle atmosphere or the vibration of those who become instruments. You accumulate multi-million fold charity and you also become multi-million times responsible as an instrument. Nothing more can be said. Can it? It's very good to become a teacher. At least you get a Gadi. At least you receive the title of Didi, senior sister. However, you then have as much responsibility as that. This year you must show some newness. Do not think I have raised my hand many times. I have also made many promises for many years. No, you should neither have such thoughts in the subtle way nor have such thoughts about others. These thoughts make you become slack. This has been continuing all the time. This continues all the time. These thoughts make you slack. This vibration makes you weak. Have a determined thought that this determination will definitely bring about success. Do not create weak thoughts. A lot of time is wasted in sustaining them. Creation takes place very quickly. Baba says a lot of our time is wasted in sustaining the waste thoughts. Baba says its creation takes very quickly. 100 are created in a second. However, it takes so much time to sustain them. It takes effort and time to finish them. And you are also deprived of receiving blessings and good wishes from Bab Dada. Baba says the speed of the waste thoughts is so fast that it gets created very quickly, but sustenance takes a lot of time and energy, and its finishing also takes a lot of time. At the same time, it makes us deprived of receiving Baba's blessing. Baba says you are even deprived of the blessings and the good wishes from everyone. Create such a bond of pure thoughts that pure thoughts encircle even those who are a little weak. This bond of pure thoughts will then become a canopy of protection for them. It will become a means of safety, a fortress. You haven't yet fully realized the power of pure thoughts. One pure and elevated, powerful thought can perform such wonders. Try it and experience it this year. At first, there will be battling in this practice. When we try to create a pure and powerful thoughts, during the time of the practice, there will be a battle. Wasteful thoughts will cut off your pure thoughts. Just as they have portrayed the arrows of the Kauravas and the Pandavas, where one arrow destroys the other arrow before it reaches its target. So, in the same way, our elevated thoughts get finished by the wasteful thoughts in the beginning. So, two thoughts try to finish the other thoughts. They will do this. However, the companion of those who have determined thoughts is the Father. You constantly have the tilak of victory. Now, let those emerge and waste will then automatically merge. You allow time for waste. You don't cut off it instantly. You become colored by it instead. Cut them off in less than a second. Finish them with your pure thoughts. The atmosphere of everyone's pure thoughts will encircle all and definitely work wonders. Do not think ahead, thinking that this doesn't happen, that if you have done a great deal, then you are doing a great deal. I have heard a lot, then you also like this a great deal, but it doesn't happen. Baba says, what and all terminologies we use here. The atmosphere of wastage makes you weak. It has to happen, have determination and fly. Baba says it has to happen, create the determination. What can you not achieve? However, there first has to be attention on the self. Attention paid to oneself will finish tension. Did you understand what you have to do? When some people say that this continues to happen all the time and that they had promised earlier too, do not listen to that. Do not be in agreement with those who are weak. Make them your companions. If anyone says anything that is not right, then tell them, speak of good things, think of good things, and do good things. Acha, all of you are happy and content. What do you say? Yes, Baba, we are happy and content. Baba has spoken to everyone. This is also the Father's love. The sign of your having love for someone is that you cannot bear to see any weakness in the one you love. You will consider the mistake of the one you love to be your own mistake. When the father hears anything of the children, he considers it to be his own personally. It's a very big thing that when we do mistakes, Baba considers that to be his one personally, that is his mistake personally. So you wish to see the one you love become complete, perfect, and equal. Everyone says this to Bab Dada because of their love for Baba. Whether in their hearts, in their songs, words, or thoughts, Bab Dada listens to everyone. Everyone says the same thing many times. What return can we give for Baba's love? We have so much love for Baba. We ask Baba that what is the return which can be given. Because Baba says, because you have changed from what you were, you have become the lucky few out of multi-millions. Baba says we have changed from something and we have become lucky few out of multi-millions. You have not become handful out of lucky few, but you have become lucky few out of multi-millions. All of you have passed in this. What does the Father want in return? The return he wants is for you to turn yourself. Understand? That's all. This is the return. You can do this, can't you? Are you not able to do this out of love? It's not a selfish love, is it? Baba tells if we have love for Baba, can't we transform ourselves? Baba says, are you ready to renounce this out of your love for Baba? Are you ready to turn yourself? Are you ready to follow any orders that Father gives? Are all of you are 100% in love, or is there any percentage? Are you ready to turn yourself? Is anything done of love, renunciation, or fortune? Devotees are ready to cut off their heads out of their love for the Father. Are you ready to cut off Ravan's head? Don't cut off your physical head, but at least cut off the head of Ravan. Will you cut off all 5 heads, or will you leave 1 or 2 heads? Will you keep the head of a little weakness? Perhaps. Okay. May not be 5, but a 6th head of being a little unwise is also shown. Will you keep that? Acha. To all the Madhuban residents, to all the souls with the angelic forms who fly in the plane of their minds, together with those to the elevated souls who reach Madhuban with the plane of their thoughts, to all the most elevated loving souls everywhere who have the elevated thought of receiving the fortune through renunciation, to the souls who are close to the Father, who put the thought of constantly being A1 in their practical lives. Love, remembrance and namaste from Bap Dada. To every child in various foreign lands in Bharat, personal love and remembrance and namaste according to your own speciality. Baba says, along with the love and remembrance, every child in the foreign and the Bharat also has to accept this personal love and remembrance according to one's speciality. The spiritual children say namaste and good morning to mother, father and Bap Dada. Today's blessing. May you practice the exercise of putting the powers into your life and thereby become full of all the powers. Mother Brahma has spiritual attachment to the children, and this is why he makes a special group of children emerge by invoking them with subtle love and serves them the nourishment of powers. Here, he used to serve them the clarified butter, that is ghee, during the time of Sakar Baba. He used to serve them with ghee, also made them exercise. He used to make you race through the three worlds, from which there was special hospitality was given in life, and all the children became full of all those powers. Slogan: souls who remain stable in their own self respect give respect to others and enable them to move forward. Those who are stable in their own self respect, they give respect to others and enable them to move forward. Today's Avyakt Ishara is in we need to become a detached observer in order to attain this stage of complete perfection. So Baba says we need to be detached from this body, bodily beings and our own natures, and it's the consciousness of mind. Baba says go beyond this, the consciousness of mind also, that is this body, because we need to leave this body. I am brilliant, I am Jnani tu Atma, I am knowledgeful, I am brilliant. Baba says erase the consciousness of mind, where my where the word my comes. Instead of that, let Baba be remembered there. Wherever the mind term comes, there we should remember Srimat. In the same way, we need to become a detached observer also. At that time, we'll be able to attain the form of the complete perfection. Om Shanti. All the residents of Shantivan trial and surrendered brothers and sisters are requested to be available at Kamal Kunj at 10:30 am. The evening meditation from 6 to 8 will be in conference hall. The night class it will be done by Selvam Bai of Ever Healthy Hospital. Will conduct that night class from 8:45 to 9:30 pm. Let's remember Baba.